Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on in to the Blue Collar Psychiatrist. I am the Blue Collar Psychiatrist talking to you today about what I call useless people. Now, what do I mean by useless people? I'm going to explain it through my own experience. I wanted to learn more about the latest technology. It's not even the latest technology. It's just that I'm not quite up to speed regarding the use of technology such as advanced use of computers, the iPhone, Netflix, and other things as well. And I have had bad experiences with a number of people who purportedly know all of the latest technology. I'm going to give you some examples, and I'm going to talk to you about what I call useless people. The first guy I met at a family gathering of a friend of mine. And we started talking just in the course of a conversation about technology. And I indicated my frustration about not being able to ascertain the instructions and how to use this technology. By the way, this also includes GPS, all of the latest technologies. And I just said, you know what, I'm so frustrated with it, I don't know what to do. And he volunteered to come over to my house the following week and help me with it. And I said, now wait a minute. I said, I am willing to pay you. I don't want you coming over for free, because you know what you get for free? Nothing. I said, I'm willing to pay you. He said to me, then call me up and we'll make an appointment during the next week. I called him up 2 days later. He didn't even know who I was. He did not know who I was. I said, don't you remember me? I was at that family gathering. And it was just a long pause. He had no idea of who I was. He had no idea of what I wanted. He had no idea of anything. It's like he lost the total memory of the total experience of meeting me and talking with me about it. What are you going to do with somebody like that? How in the hell is somebody supposed to teach you something if he doesn't even remember meeting you 2 days ago? So obviously, this guy is completely in left field. He's gone. Another case, a guy that I knew who had helped me in the past with videos had a problem with being on time and being reliable. Reliable in the sense of setting a date for an appointment and showing up at the time. That was somewhat of a problem before, but not a major problem. And I spoke to him about the same thing. I said, listen, I'm willing to pay you. I know you know a lot of these things he was much younger than me. I know you know a lot of these things that I don't know about the latest technology. I want to know if you can tutor me in it. No problem, he said. No problem at all. The day came. He said, well, he's out of town. He's with his parents about 200 miles away, and he can't come. And nor could he give me a date in the future in which he could come. Again, totally useless, totally unreliable. They do, what good is it for me? I'm not going to sit there waiting for him. And then there were other instances too. There are people who they know the subject matter. They know about technology, but they can't explain it. I know that they know it because they use it. But in terms of teaching it, they're off in left field. They cannot put themselves in the position of someone who is just beginning, who doesn't know anything or very little, shall I say, about it. So what are they? They're useless. They cannot put themselves in your position, or in this case, in my position, to teach me what I need to be taught. And this becomes very, very, very frustrating. And there are many, many cases like that, where people, they might say, yeah, I'll help you, and then they help you once, and then you could sense their exasperation if you don't apprehend exactly what they're trying to tell you on the first go around. So they're not very good teachers, because if I'm a beginner and I stated from the beginning that I'm a beginner, and they get upset because I don't catch on to it right away, that's not a good teacher. And I've had a number of these episodes where there are people who just simply, they may know it, but they cannot teach it, and therefore they are useless to me. Even paying them money, and good money, to help me, they're still unreliable. So ladies and gentlemen, the only thing is, you have to eliminate these people. That's for sure. They're not going to change. They're not going to change. They are who they are, and you have to keep on looking and looking and looking. I don't think that I can look at it, even if there was a course online about these different types of technologies. I don't think it would help me because I'm the type of person that needs somebody right beside me who's watching me, who's instructing me and telling me what to do and why we're doing these certain things. I have to have that give and take. And if I can't take it, I can't learn that much from a video when it comes to technology. It's just who I am. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm still looking for somebody to help me, somebody that's reliable and somebody who I'm willing to pay a very nice fee, hourly fee, and they may have to come over to my place multiple times, and I will pay them by the hour. And they still remain unreliable. A funny story, a friend of mine told me that in the old days, when people used to take their cars to private garages, he said if the person, the mechanic, when he opens the hood, and if he looks in the hood and he starts scratching his head, you know he doesn't know what he's doing. Which I thought was funny because I've seen that happen before. And these people are akin to the mechanic who scratches his head. Because even though they might know it, they can't teach it and they're worthless to me. They might as well not know anything about it. So ladies and gentlemen, I wonder if any of you have experienced any of this. Some of you people who are older, like me, I wonder if you have experienced trying to get help with these technological issues, but have been unsuccessful in obtaining that help from a reliable person, even when you offer them money. They still can't or are unable to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you to drink and drink abundantly from the fountain of life. See you next time.